Let me ask you this. How many retweets do you get per day? Probably not enough, right? Well, fortunately, there is a way to increase that number. If you want to leverage Twitter to grow your brand, it's time to stick yourself out there. Hello, my name is Scott, and you're watching NameTagTV.com. All I do is retweet all day and nobody retweets me. Yeah, but my tweets about my dog Skippy, they're so funny and adorable. You know, my company is about to give up on the whole Twitter thing unless something doesn't happen soon. Calm down, everything's gonna be all right. Let's just get something out of the way first. You can't make people retweet you. All you can do is increase the probability of getting retweeted by becoming more retweetable. Look, I'm not a social media expert. I know approachability, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Let's extract 3 strategies, and I want you to take these and apply them to your Twitter reality. And let's raise your retweetability. Number 1, be more disturbing. Yeah! I don't mean like that. What I mean is challenging and giving questions and thought-provoking ideas from your own experience, not quoting Ben Franklin. See, here's the goal. Make your followers squirm in their seats when they read your tweets. Ooh, that's a good question. I gotta retweet that. Who's doing that for you? Let me ask you this. How provocative are you willing to be? Number 2, don't go link crazy. For most of your posts on Twitter, put the actual value in those 140 characters. Don't just mindlessly post a bunch of links that you think are interesting. That's probably too much work for your followers who have 8,000 other people to worry about. Instead, maintain a balance between linking to items of interest and actually being the item of interest. Because if all you do is retweet others, people will assume you can't think for yourself. Let me ask you this. Do people really have time to read that 1,500-word article you just sent them? Number 3, meaningful, concrete immediacy. That's the simplest way to become more retweetable. Keep it compact and relevant and actionable. And when I say meaningful, concrete immediacy, MCI, here's what I mean. Appeal to self-interest, give people the meat, and tell people how. Your followers on Twitter are busy. They're impatient. They don't really care about you as much as you think. But if you tweet with some MCI, you will get retweeted. Let me ask you this. Are your tweets keepers or fluff? Okay, let me suggest this. For the list called 10 Ways to Become More Retweetable, you know what to do. Send an email to me and you win the list for free. Remember, you can't demand that your followers retweet you, but you can increase the probability of getting retweeted by becoming a more retweetable person. Stick yourself out there today.